Now, with the fundamentals about React Native out of the way, it's time to dive deeper into what it takes to build real React Native applications and which core building blocks you need there. We'll dive into the heart of building React Native apps, so the core things you gotta know. And that would be components, that you know how to use the built-in components, where to learn more about them, and which important components are built in. And of course, that you also have a clear understanding of how you add your own components and how you use your own components, and how you would build a more realistic app with that mixture of built-in and custom components. And since components alone don't really make up for such a great app, they would look pretty bad, pretty boring. We'll also dive into styling and layouting in this module, because that's another core building block that you need to master, need to know to build React Native apps. You'll learn how to style components, and we'll dive into some more exotic styles, if you want to call it like this. You will learn how to add custom fonts and so on in this module. And I already had a closer look at how Flexbox works in the basics module, and will still, of course, also use it in this module, so you get more practice with that as well. Now, actually, there is a third core building block that you typically work with when building React Native apps, and that's the native API modules you can work with. So things like using maps, the user location, camera, these are all important tools or features many mobile apps, of course, need, and many React Native apps therefore need. And I will cover this thoroughly in this course, but at a later point of time, simply because we need some more advanced knowledge to really work with these tools. So therefore, in this module, we'll have a look at components, how to build our own components, which important components are built in, how to style them, how to create nice layouts. And in detail, we'll build another app in this module. Still not the most complex one in the world, but definitely more complex than the previous app we built. We'll dive deeper into built-in and custom components. We'll add images and custom fonts. And in general, we'll dive deeper into styling and into adding layouts with Flexbox, and into, well, building a more realistic app that looks good. So let's get started.